The following program was made possible in part by generous contributions from Footprints Incorporated, developers of custom information management solutions for business, medicine, and government.
Three me said I mean thunder, lightning, chlorine, rain. When set Harry Barris none. When set Magnus lost and one face will be hair success of sun. Fairies fall on his ponies, fairies throw the fog upon his filthy air. Where's the place? Happen that his fear slew me with Macbeth.
Together and choke their art. The merciless McDonald from the western isles of Kerns and Gallaglasses is supplied. And Fortune, on his damned quarrel, smiling like a rebel's whore. But all's too weak. But our captains, Macbeth and Banquo, they were as cannons and were charged with double cracks. They doubly redoubled strokes upon the foe, except they meant to bathe in reeking wounds, or memorize another Golgotha, I cannot tell. For brave Macbeth, with his brandished steel, which smoked with bloody execution, like Balor's minion carved out his passage till he faced the slave, which never shook hands, nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the nave to the jaws, and fixed his head upon our battlements.
God save the king.
You have the traitor?
Curbing his lavish spirit, the victory has fell on us.
Great happiness. No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go pronounce his death, and with his former title greet Macbeth.
I shall see to it.
What he hath lost, Macbeth hath won.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
What are these that look not like the inhabitants of the earth?
Macbeth had shoots his hand of slums. Macbeth had shoots his have adore. Had Macbeth swine shall speak hereafter.
You greet Macbeth. To me you speak not.
Han Macbeth and Redletter. Nos so abi es haber. Thou shalt guess Phoenix. Thou be not so all in Macbeth hands Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth hand.
Stay, you imperfect speakers. By the death of my father, I know I am Thane of Glamis. But the Thane of Cawdor lives, and to be king is impossible. To what do you owe your strange intelligence? Speak, I charge you!
Hail, Thane of Cawdor.
Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
The Thane of Cawdor lives, yes, but treason's capital, confessed and proved, have overthrown him.
Thane of Glamis I am, now Thane of Cawdor. Do you not hope that your children shall be kings, when those that promise that to me promise such to them?
'Tis strange, and oftentimes the instruments of darkness win us with honest trifles, to betray us in deepest consequence. Look how Macbeth is enraptured.
Forgive me, my mind was wrought with things forgotten. Let us toward the king.
Is the execution done on Cawdor?
My liege, nothing became him better in life than the leaving of it.
Oh, worthiest cousin. Welcome hither. I've begun to plant thee, and will labor to make thee full of growing. Noble Banquo, that hast no less deserved, let me unfold thee to my heart.
And there if I grow, the harvest is your own.
Now we will establish our estate upon my brother Malcolm, whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland. From hence to Dunsinane, which will bind us further to you.
I'll be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearings of my wife. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor.
The three hags met me in the day of success, and they have more in them than mortal knowledge. While as I stood wrapped in wonder of it, came message from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me.
This I have thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner in greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Hie thee hither that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden crown. Enter. What is your message?
King Duncan comes here tonight.
Is not Macbeth with the king?
Macbeth is on his way, my lady.
He brings great news. Come, my spirits, and fill me from top to toe with cruelty. Make thick my blood. Come, thick night, and cover me with the darkest smoke of hell, that my knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold. Great Glamis, worthy Cawdor, greater than both you shall be hereafter.
King Duncan comes here tonight.
And when does he leave?
Tomorrow.
Never shall he see that tomorrow. Your face, Macbeth, is a book where people may read your thoughts. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. King Duncan is coming and must be provided for. Leave all the rest up to me.
This murder would be done, better it be done quickly. But I do fear we teach bloody instructions, which in being taught return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. Well, what news?
He's almost finished his supper.
Has he called for me?
You knew he would.
We will go no further into this horrible business. The king hath honored me as of late.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since? Would thy live a coward in thine own esteem?
Peace. I dare do all that I may to become a man. Who dare does more is none.
What beast was then that made you break this enterprise with me? When you durst do it, you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man.
Suppose we fail.
We fail? Screw your courage to the sticking place, and we will not fail. When King Duncan is asleep, his 2 servants will I make drunk with wine. When they are asleep, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? We'll then smear his blood on the 2 spongy officers, and use their very daggers, and they shall bear the guilt.
Will it not be noticed that we are the ones that smeared the servants with blood?
Who will dare question us? We'll make our grief roar above his death. Come, Macbeth.
I am settled. False face must hide what false heart doth know.
How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down. I've not heard the clock.
Here, take my sword. A heavy summons lies upon me, and yet I cannot sleep. Who's there?
A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest? The king's abed. he hath been an unusual pleasure. He has sent forth this diamond for your wife. Last night, I dreamt of the Weird Sisters. To you, they have shown some truth.
I think not of them.
Well, good repose a while.
The likes to you. Good night, sir. I go and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell. Guards!
Who's there? My husband.
I've done the deed. Did you hear a noise?
Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
Aye.
Who lies in the second chamber?
Malcolm and Donalbain.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
I thought I heard one cry out, "Sleep no more! Macbeth does murder sleep."
Who was it that thus cried?
And still they cried, "Sleep no more! Macbeth will sleep no more!"
These deeds must not be thought of after these ways. It will make us mad. Go get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hands. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I have done. I will not look on it again.
Coward. Give me the daggers. If he is still bleeding, I'll gild the faces of the grooms with his blood, for it must seem their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? Why is it that every noise appalls me so? Will all of Neptune's great oceans wash his blood clean from my hands?
Now my hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. A little water clears us of his deed. How easy it is then. Put on your nightgown, lest they call us. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know the deed, 'twere best not to know myself. Wicked Duncan with his knocking, I wish thou could!
Oh, here's the knocking indeed. Oh. Knock, knock, knock. What? Who is that in the name of Beelzebub? Never quiet.
Was it so late, friend, before you went to bed that you do lie so late?
Faith, sir, we're carousing till very late.
Is thy master stirring? It seems our knockings awakened him, for here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring?
Not yet.
He told me to call on him early. I've almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him then.
It's a joyous trouble for you, yet 'tis one.
The labor we delight in, the physics pain. And this is the door.
Is the king leaving today?
He is. He said so.
The night has been unruly. Where we were, our chimneys were blown down. Some say the earth was feverish and did shake.
It was a rough night.
I cannot remember a worse night, sir.
Horror, horror, horror. Tongue nor heart can name nor conceive thee.
What is wrong?
No sacrilegious murder.
What is that you say? Murder?
Me and you, His Majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight. Do not bid me speak. See and speak yourselves. Awake! Awake! Sound the alarm bells. Murder and treason. Malcolm, Donalbain, Banquo, awake! And look on death itself.
What will you do? Let's not consort with them. I'll go to England.
And I to Ireland. Our separate fortunes will keep us all the safer. Where we are, there are daggers in men's smiles. We are in danger if we stay here.
Yes. To run would be the safest way. Let us not be dainty with our leave-taking.
Malcolm and Donalbain are stolen away and fled.
This puts upon them the suspicion of the deed.
Then most likely the crown will fall upon Macbeth.
Yes, Macbeth will be king.
Will you stay for the coronation?
No, cousin, I'm needed at home.
Then I with you.
I shall stay.
May you see things well done here. Adieu.
Thou hast it now. King, Cawdor, Glamis, all the good sisters have promised. And I fear thou playest most foully for it.
He's our chief guest.
Lord Macbeth.
Well, we hold a solemn supper tonight, and I'll request your presence.
Your Highness.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will take this time till supper.
Farewell until tonight. Does Fleance go with you?
Aye, my good lord.
I wish you both swiftness and sureness of foot.
those men here?
They are, my lord.
Bring them to me.
To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. My fears in Banquo stick deep. There is none but he that I do fear. Was it not yesterday that we spoke to each other?
It was. So please, my lord.
Well then, now you're convinced that it is Banquo and not I that is your enemy? It is he that keeps you so in bondage. Do you believe it?
We are men, my lord.
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world has so incensed my soul that I am reckless in what I do despite the world.
We stand ready, my lord, to do as you ask us.
Remember, I require a clearness in this. There must be no rubber blotch in the work. Fleonce's son rides with him. Both father and son must die. Both.
We are resolved, my lord.
I will call upon you straightly then. Make haste. It is finished. Banquo, your soul's in flight. If it find heaven, it find it tonight.
Soft rains tonight.
Then let it come down.
Our royal sovereign, Macbeth.
Your Majesty.
There's blood on my face.
'Tis Banquo, son.
Is he dead?
He is.
Is he dead?
His throat is cut. That I did for him.
About the best of the cutthroats then. And Fleance.
Fleance escaped.
What?
But sir, Banquo, he lie in a ditch. 20 gashes in his head.
Speak to you tomorrow. Be gone. Here comes my fit again.
My good lord, you do not give good cheer. The feast is growing cold.
Where's our Banquo? His absence lays blame to his promise.
Please, your highness, join us.
The table's full.
There's a seat reserved right here.
Where?
Right here, good lord.
Which of you has done this?
Then what, my lord?
Oh, can't say I did it. Don't shake your bloody head at me!
Please arise. The king is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and has been from his youth. Pray you, keep your seats. Are you a man?
I, and a bold one that dare look upon that which might appall the devil himself.
This is only your imagination. When all is done, you look but on a chair.
Prithee see there, look, behold!
Get a hold of thyself.
But I saw him.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do miss you.
I do forget. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing serious. Come, love and health to all. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he were here, to him we drink. To Banquo.
To Banquo.
Banquo. Quit my sight, let the earth hide thee! Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold! There was no speculation those eyes which thou dost glare with!
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. Only it spoils the pleasures of the time.
Would any man dare, I dare. Take any shape of this, my firm nerves will never tremble. Away, horrible shadow!
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting.
How can you keep the natural ruby of your cheeks when mine are blanched with fear? Behold these sights!
What sights, my lord?
I pray you, speak not. Questions enrage him. At once, good night. Don't stand on ceremony, but go, at once!
Good night and better health attend his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
What is the hour of the night?
It is almost morning.
Why do you think Macduff did not come?
Did you send for him?
Yes, I sent for him. Tonight I will visit the Weird Sisters. More shall they speak. For now I must know the worst for my own good. I am steeped in blood so far that returning would be as tedious as going ahead.
You need sleep, my lord.
Wait here.
The most set color on the water type boys and then trials through. I have used on south of rug. Wall have bought on stone have dug. Who has with Robin's blood and thought. Sharp is firm on the gut. Double, stallion line, the scrabble, fire it, firing time, and cauldron to bubble. Why that make me puff my thumbs, something who could this way comes.
How now, you secret midnight hags? What is it you do?
These good squats not in.
Answer me to what I ask.
Speak. Demon will answer. Will you rather hear it from your master, from your masters?
Call them. Let me see them.
Hey, you are yourselves to show.
Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff.
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Macduff, thou shalt not live.
Left to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff. For what need I fear thee? But better safe than sorry, am I right, hell hag?
Be brave and proud, for Macbeth shall never vanquished be until great Burnham Wood shall move to high Dunsinane Hill.
That will never be, for how can a forest move its earthbound roots? But my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, will Banquo's children ever reign in this kingdom?
See you, no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and eternal curse lay on you.
Show as I stand, purified stars come like shadows of leaders.
Thou art like the spirit of Banquo. Down thy crown to sear my eyeballs. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? I'll see no more of this horrible sight! Where have they gone? Let this pernicious hour stand accursed upon the calendar. Lennox! Saw you the Weird Sisters?
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Come. The castle of Macduff I will surprise. Prepare for battle.
Macduff?
I'll give the edge of the sword to that traitor's wife and babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. Come, Lennox. When the bad bleed, then is the tragedy good.
What news, good cousin?
The royal Banquo was dead.
Banquo's dead. Who did this bloody deed?
They say it was Fleance, but Fleance fled.
It is my fear that our country sinks beneath the yoke. Each day a new gash is added to the wound.
There are many about who do fear the tyrant's power.
Be it their comfort that we come thither. Come, soldiers. To the house of worthy Macduff. We shall have food and rest before our battle. Merciful heavens.
All my pretty ones, in one fell swoop. Did heaven look on and take its part in silence?
Let this be the whetstone to thy sword. Let it not engulf the heart, but enrage it. Let us make medicines of this great revenge, and heal this deadly grief.
Bring thou this fiend of Scotland within my sword's length. If he escapes, heaven forgive him too.
Macbeth is ripe for the shaking. Bring what cheer may. The night is longest when it does not fade with the day.
When was it she last walked?
Since Her Majesty went into the field.
What did she say?
That, sir, which I will not repeat. Look, here she comes.
Yet here's a spot. Out. Damned spot. Out, I say. Who would have thought the king to have so much blood in him? What will these hands never be clean? Here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh, wash your hands. Put on a nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out his grave. To bed. To bed, there's a knocking at the gate. Come. Come, come, give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed.
Till Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane, never shall Macbeth be vanquished. The firm heart that I bear shall never shake with fear.
There are hundreds, my lord.
What, villain?
Soldiers, sir.
Lily liver boy, what soldiers?
Malcolm's army.
Get thy face, where's the doctor?
Here, my lord.
How does your patient?
She is not so sick, seeing as she is kept by thick coming fancies that keep her from rest.
Can't thou cleanse the perilous stuff that weighs heavy upon the heart?
Therein, sir, the patient must minister to herself.
Throw physics to the dogs, all none of it! Do you hear the English?
Yes, my lord.
Fear not. Our castle strength will lay a siege to scorn. I will not be afraid of death nor bane till Burnham Woods comes to Dunsinane. What was that sound?
The cry of a woman.
The Queen, my lord.
Tomorrow creeps the petty face from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools to the dusty death. Out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard of no more. Is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing! What is your message? Quickly!
I should report what I saw, but I know not how to say it.
Well, say it!
I stood watch upon the hill. I looked at Burnham Wood, and I thought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave! Let me turn around, if it not be true. If thou speakest false, you hang for the next tree. Fear not till Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane. And now Wood comes to Dunsinane. Ring the alarm bell! Blow, wind, come wreck. At least we will die with armor on our back. What's he not born of a woman? Such a one am I to fear or none? Do you know who I am? I am Macbeth!
Not even the devil himself could pronounce a title so hateful to my ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
My voice is in my sword, thou bloody villain.
Thy keen sword would be better spent on more vulnerable crests. Mine is a charmed life, Macduff. One that must not yield to one of woman born!
Despair thy charms, and let the demon thou hast served tell thee, Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped! Yield, coward, and live to be mocked.
I will not yield! Lay on, Macduff, and Dan be him who first cries, hold, enough!
The time is free. Hail, King of Scotland!
My thanes and kinsmen, we now call you home. To all who fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen. Your sons and fathers have paid a soldier's debt.